YouTube, we are back with today for you guys. We are going to be talking about and discussing if you should summon for Festival Yuuri and Festival Otsuki, the two new Sun Defender UR festival characters we have. If I don't enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, appreciate that. Make sure to bell so no future videos, and let's get right to the video. Obviously, coming off the rip, I'm going to summon, obviously, like I said in my video yesterday. This contains my favorite character in the game, period. So I'm going to be summoning. Now, if there were summoning for, we will discuss it here in a second. But let me just put this in the air right now. A lot of people probably, without looking at the characters, I already looked at them. You don't need to summon for this banner for the strict reason that is this: the Sun team is already an amazing team, right? If you have the Azure Lane collab, attackers, right? The Vina and the Heli that came with the Azure Lane collab. If you have both of them, and then you have the half anniversary Sechine and Yuuri, if you have them, both of them two defenders at least at 90, you probably are okay. You don't technically need to summon. Now, not saying that these skills are not better, which we'll get into here in a second, because they're kind of are slightly, kind of not slightly. But we'll discuss that here in a second. But since the Sun team is already so juiced up and so good, it's like it's not very needed for these characters. Like, these characters aren't very needed for a Sun team right now. It's like I kind of wish that these characters were maybe gear. I feel like gear characters, gear defenders could use a bit of a boost. Like, I would rather them have been gear defenders than Sun defenders. I feel like Sun defenders are, well, the Sun team, period. The whole, like, the Sun team, if you have those four characters, you could probably find some replacements here or there. But the best Sun team before these two characters was the two Azure Lane collab attackers, and then the half anniversary Sechine and Yuuri. So, that team is already really, really good. So let's start with this though. So let's look into the characters and see what they do. Let's start with the memory first. This is something I actually have not checked yet, but I think I'm already knowing what it is before I even translate it. I'm pretty sure this is, I'm guessing, when either equipped to a Sun character or when pair is Sun, increases SP charge by 5, which is probably the first time I've ever seen this. Oh yeah, so it says when you are Sun attribute, increase your SP charge by 5. So basically, when it's equipped to a Sun character, that is a interesting. I don't think we've ever seen that before. And then it's 3. I don't think we've ever seen a SP charge. No, we probably have. Gives a lot of HP, 1200 HP, and I think that's 200 defense. It's a good card max dupe. It's definitely a good card max dupe, stats wise. Well, let's get to the characters here. So let's start with Otsuki. Let's look at her, and look the picture. Oh, like I said this in the video, this picture of Otsuki is amazing. Amazing. I love, like, the serious face, the pose, amazing, absolutely amazing. Okay, so this is the outfit. It's a really good looking outfit. I feel like it really fits Otsuki. You know what I'm saying? It definitely fits. I love the ponytail and everything. Love it. Like, she looks great. Here's the different colors here. Well, I guess we'll match the. Oh, let's just go through the colors. Can we zoom? You can't zoom in. Wish we could. I kind of was liking, like, this color right here. Let's try to go to all of this color here. Her hair color should be the same colors. Yeah, the same regular colors. These have not changed, I don't think, one time yet. I think it has always been the same colors the whole time. For, like, base hairstyles, I'm pretty sure it's always been the same. Not too much color changes. Like, you can't touch the white, period. So that white is there, period, no matter what. You cannot change that white at all. That white is except for this one. Oh wait, no, it changes for 2 out of the. Yeah, so 2 out of the outfits, it actually changes the white, which is these 2 patterns right here. Does it do it for the top 2? No, it doesn't. So you can't touch the white. Oh, that kind of. Why would you touch the white on the bottom? But can't touch the white on top? The outfit still looks good though. I would say they're a little bit better with the patterns, but obviously, as always, as we do for all our Sun videos, on the left side of the screen right now, you can see her skills. Yes, it's a lot, but we will explain things here in a second. So you can pause the screen, do whatever you got to do, so you can read that. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're about to be saying it here in a second. All right, so here we go. So obviously, she is a Sun Defender rider. Her stats, she has basically 23,000 HP, which is pretty good. 2600 attack, 2579 defense. Hopefully that goes up, and then like hopefully in the next couple of like months here soon, we start seeing our defenders with over 23,000 HP and like at least like 2,650 defense. That'll be really good to see, and then a little, you know, probably give them a little more guard also will be great. But here we go. So skill number 1, all right, it's a 100 to 300% damage. Increases all allies attack by 20% on level 1, 40% on level 2 and higher. At level 3, it adds an effect, increases defense increases pairs defense by 10% for 3 turns. Really good skill. So that will obviously, you know, help them tank a little better, you know. So that's, you know, really good. Skill number 2 is a 200% to 400% damage, and increases skill level of all allies except for SP skills by 1. So basically just a skill level up, same thing that Vina has. So if you have the Azure Lane collab Vina, and you get her, you'll be having double skill level up characters, which is not bad. Obviously that means you'll be getting like 3s and 4s almost all the time. So hey, you ain't got to worry about not having, you know, the level 3s and 4s. That's what you know, you can say. So that's good. All right, the ultimate here. Also, we go show the ultimate at 1 dupe, and then show the ultimate at max dupe. Well, no dupes at all. Then show the ultimate at max dupe. So the ultimate with no dupes at all, just the character, is 500% damage, increases all allies crit rate by 2% for 3 turns. You know, it's pretty trash at no dupes, but it's you know, pretty, it's like you know what I'm saying. At max dupe, it changes though. So at max dupe, it's 700% damage, increases all allies crit rate by 30% for 3 turns, increases all sun allies crit damage by 18% for 2 turns. This is not our first time seeing this this upgrade path. We've seen this before on it was another festival character. I think it was a Win festival character. I don't remember which one it was. It's another festival character that we had this little upgrade path for, from like no dupes to max dupe. You know, like I always say, right? I don't know when this change actually happens. I have no clue. I can't. They don't let you actually see when it actually adds that effect of increased sun allies crit damage. I have no clue. You can only know if you pull the character multiple times and actually look at it. But for me, I don't know when you actually can get the crit damage part of the skill. I don't know if you need maybe 1 dupes or 2 dupes, maybe get them at 90, then you could get it. You know, no clue. So I can't really help it all out there. But going to the support skills here. So support skill number 1 is when Paris Sun increase SP charge by 2. You know, pretty standard, but it is good. It is a really good skill. Oh yeah, hold on. She has a 7 break on her ultimate, by the way. Support skill number 2 is when pair belongs to Hyuga Heavy Industrious. Increases guard by 3. I actually love this support skill, definitely for defenders. It's just like, why not? Having more guard is great, definitely in stages where you're not like you're not getting favorable guard breaks on your skills. It's really good to at least have a lot of guard to at least try to, you know, absorb a lot of the damage that you'll be taking. But good character, really good character. Do I think she's better than Sechine? In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. Like I've said for the longest time, Sechine has a monopoly over. Well, no. Hold on, time out. Never mind. Sechine does not belong in this slot. Never mind. Hiyori is in this slot. Okay, yeah. So she's a rider. So is she better than Hiyori? They do 2 different things. Hiyori is a defense lure plus a status element, which because she freezes, right? While this Otsuki, on the other hand, is kind of a buffer. She's more of a buffer. Like she increases attack, she increases pairs defense, she increases your skill levels, and then ultimately she increases crit rate and crit damage. So she's a complete different unit from Hiyori, which is good. Like one is a debuffer, one is a straight buffer. She's an amazing buffer. So in that sense, yes. But she's only better than Hiyori if she's paired with Yuuri, because like I said, because it's basically like the opposite of. Okay, so let's look at Yuuri real quick, right? And like you'll understand what I'm saying. So this Yuuri and Otsuki is basically the opposite of Hiyori and Sechine, right, with their positions, like you'll see here. But let's look at the outfit first, right? Outfit for the oh, that is a huge sniper. That is a huge sniper. Wow. Oh, you can actually, the sniper's actual. Oh wow. Okay, so let's look at the colors here. I got like this little teal blue. It is. Oh, that all white looks nice. It is all leather, obviously. Ooh, the black and orange. Ooh, okay. Then like you got like a black and green, like a little like okay. Oh, you like the either the all white or the black and orange. We're going with the all white though. Obviously hairstyle, the colors is all the same still. I'm gonna keep her generic hairstyle. I don't know which ones really go with this outfit. Does it really matter? Her earrings here. Oh, that's actually a cute earring. And then you could change the sniper, that huge sniper. I wonder how this gonna look in battle. And does she act? Cause like she don't shoot the sniper. She uses pistols. I'm pretty sure. I think that actually looks pretty good. The outfit actually looks. Oh, I can't wait to. Oh, bro, I need to get this character. Actually looks pretty good. But yeah, obviously like we always do. On the left side of the screen right now, you will be able to see the skills. And now it's back to what I was saying. If you have the half anniversary Sechine and Yuuri, Sechine is the buffer while Yuuri is the debuffer, right? These are basically the opposite, right? Because okay, so this Yuuri is in Sechine's slot, but she's the debuffer, and then Otsuki is in Hiyori's slot, but she's the buffer. So they're the complete two opposite. So I don't think you would technically. You could still do it, but like, so you could still have like Sechine as the defender gunner, and then have Otsuki if you get her as a defender rider, but then you'll have two buffers with no debuffers, so nobody to lower defense or like that. So I feel like that wouldn't really mesh that well, but you'll probably be doing a lot of damage. Well, you'll still be in a lot of buffs for yourself, but you won't be debuffing as much. But the vulnerability if you have the Azure Heli. So I don't really, me personally, I would say that Yuuri and Otsuki is better together, and then Hiyori and Sechine is better together. If you don't get both the characters, then I don't know how well the team is going to be. Now, if you get Otsuki and I don't know, Otsuki and Hiyori, I don't know if they'll mesh together well. I mean, not Yuuri and Hiyori, I don't know if they'll mesh together well because there are both debuffers. But I don't know, maybe they will, because you won't have to worry about no debuffs. You just won't be getting all those buffs. So that's the part that you have to lose. So I don't know, but getting to the skills, right? Skill number 1 is a 100 to 300% damage, increases all allies attack by 20%, 40% level 2 and higher, and then as an effect at, oh no, oh wrong character, I am so sorry, I had the wrong character pulled up, I am so sorry. All right, restart. Skill number 1 is 100 to 300% damage, reduces enemy attack power by 3% at level 1, 5% at level 2 and higher, and this is stackable. I'm pretty sure this is stackable. All right, I'm pretty positive that this is a stackable. We've been seeing this with a couple enemies lately, and I was wondering when was we gonna actually be able to have this skill on a unit, and we finally got it. So that's really good. So I don't know how much times you can stack this. Obviously, if I get her, we'll test it out then. But I'm guessing it might be either 3 or 5. Either 3 or 5. I don't know. Well, I guess it could be also 2. It's probably either be 2, 3, or 5. Those are probably the numbers. I'm leaning more towards 3, if you want to be honest, but we'll see once we test around and everything like that. Skill number 2 is a 200% to 400% damage, reduces all enemy skill levels by 1, excluding SP skills. So that's actually pretty good. Like in some events, okay, like so the only event where this is useless is challenge battle. Challenge battle, it doesn't really matter to lower the boss's skill level. For one, the bosses ain't that strong in the first place. Well, if you have the right team, the bosses is not that strong in the first place. And on top of that, the bosses, I'm pretty sure the boss always have level 4s. So lowering to level 3 is not gonna really be that big of a it wouldn't really matter that too much. But going to ultimate here, obviously with no dupes, 500% damage, lowers all enemies defense by 20%. That's it. And then at max duped here, you get 700% damage, lowers all enemy defense by 20%, applies electric shock for 1 turn. This is also a 7 shield break, guard break on the ultimate. So you'll still be able to use the the one memory where you do more damage when you have a skill. I mean, you'll be able to do more damage when you have a status element on an enemy. So you'll be able to do it. You know, obviously this is on ultimate instead of being on a skill like how Yuuri had hers on a skill, but it can still work out. You can still be able to do some big damage. Now, this is where she also shines a lot too. Her support skills are amazing. Well, number one is amazing, which is the support skill every team should have by now, I think, on at least one of their characters. So this support skill here is when pair is Sun, increase all allies attack by 15%. This support skill is one of the best support skills we have in the game. Like this one, well, for damage wise, right? If you want to do more damage, this is one of the best support skills in the game. This one, and also the one where it's when pair is Sun, increase all allies crit damage. Well, no, it's increase all. I mean, increase the pair's crit damage by 50%. It usually you'll see that on one of the attackers, but really good, great, amazing support skill that at least one person on each typing team should have, honestly. Support skill number 2 is when pair is Sun, increase SP charge by 2. You know, that's fine. So she'll go up to 20 SP charge. Wow. And then if you add that, if you get the memory and you max dupe the memory, she could be at 25 SP charge. She will be getting her wow. She would be getting her ultimate so insanely fast. You wouldn't even have to worry about like not being able to have the electric shock. Yeah, that would be crazy. So what do I think, right? What do I think about these characters? This, like I said, I feel like, because even now I'm thinking, I'm like, I might as well go after both. Obviously, I'm gonna try my best to go to pity. This is all free to play currency, as you can obviously see. It's all in the free slot. I haven't paid for nothing yet. I'll look at the pack soon, but for right now, I think we're gonna do this in the first summon video, and then we'll do more later. But should you summon? Here's my take on it here. If you're not going for both characters, I can't recommend to summon. Okay, I think both of these characters are best with each other. I don't think that they will fit well. Well, I don't know. Well, okay, so let's say this. Okay, because I am kind of locking, because I've only really been talking about the half anniversary Sechine and Hiyori. Obviously, there's other Sun defenders that you can use. But it's just like the best Sun team right now before these two has been the Azure Lane Heli, the Azure Lane Vina, the half anniversary Sechine, then the half anniversary Hiyori, right? That's been the best team. So that's why I'm talking about those two, you know, right now, like to compete with these two, because I feel like that's the competition. Now, say you get one of these characters. I do not think that one of these characters will fit with either one of the half anniversary units. So you would have to use somebody else, like maybe like the Christmas Sun Selena, or like it's, you know, obviously other characters in the game that you could possibly pair up with them. But I just don't think that the half anniversary units will fit well. Like neither one of them. Like not Sechine, she won't fit well with Otsuki, and then Hiyori won't fit well with Yuuri, because they'll do the same thing and you'll be missing out on something. So that's why, me personally, if you're not going for both characters, I do not recommend to summon. But also, you don't really need to summon anyways, because like I said, you know, at the beginning of the video, the Sun team is already good. If you have the half anniversary units at least 85, well, at this point in the game, you want them at 90 if you can. But if you have those two characters with the Azure Lane collab attackers, your Sun team is still good. Your Sun team is still going to mop any Sun type advantage event in the game, period. Right? Until they make things harder, until they power creep the enemies. But I don't know, me personally, obviously I'm summoning, but I definitely do think if you're not going for both characters, it might not be worth it. It might not be. Just on paper, obviously. I don't know how it would be in practice. Maybe it will work out well in practice, but on paper, I don't think that getting one of these characters and pairing them up with the half anniversary characters, like, you know, one of the half anniversary Sechine or Hiyori, would work out well. Unless you change your attackers, which I don't recommend changing the attackers, because Vina and Heli are amazing attackers and they do a lot of damage in any event. because Venus, shines in anything but challenge battle, right? Challenge battle is where she falls off when it comes to her damage, because obviously you want to do the most damage you can. Vina doesn't have a super high damaging card in one hit, right? She has a double damage, which is good for everything else but challenge battle, really. And then Heli obviously has her super hard hitting ultimate that shines the most in challenge battle, while she doesn't shine that much in like a boss battle or a league battle scenario. So that's my personal take on it. Let me know how what y'all think in the comments down below. Let me know if y'all will be summoning or not. But I'm about to get ready to go summon now. So I hope y'all do. If you do summon, I hope you do pull the characters. I will be trying to go for both of them. Obviously, like I just said, I'm trying to go for both of them. I'm morally focused on Yuuri though, because that's who I want. I literally don't own a single Yuuri, so I want her. I'll focus on Otsuki after I get her. But that's it for this one. I hope y'all did enjoy. This was kind of a longer summon, but it was because I had to explain a lot more than I usually do, because we had to compare and stuff like that. But if I want a deeper, in-depth video of the differences between the half anniversary defenders and these two defenders, just let me know in the comments, and I'll definitely would love to just drop a video of just talking about the characters, because that would be actually very fun for me. So but that's it for this. I hope y'all did enjoy it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it a lot. Make sure to bell so you don't miss future videos. And see you in the next video. Y'all. Peace.